Right, welcome to an episode of Queen Pen Chronicles. So this Queen Pen Chronicles isn't like any of the others, baby. All my Queen Pen Chronicles have been exciting and fun and, a kiki and a caca, but baby, this one wasn't exciting nor fun, baby. This is one where two bitches tested my gangster, baby. Baby, they tried me. Oh, they tried me so bad, y'all. So I was at New River, baby. Okay, and when I first got there, they put me in a box because they had never seen a tote to come through the system like this. See, this was the early 2001, baby, 2002. Right, okay? So, baby, they ain't know what to do with me, baby. But I fought, baby. I fought for their life, baby, and got up out their confinement, baby, and made it to general population. I said, ooh, baby. The queens used to hear, oh yeah, they got one in the box. Man, I'm talking about, man. And then my homeboys, man, my homegirl here, she got you hoes on the dope. Instigating. Child, ooh, the men know they can be a mess. Say, yeah, my motherfucking homegirl here. So now, baby, they not gonna let out the box. She got all that shit for what? Baby, she ain't finna be able to what? Walk the compound with it. I better the differ. Oh, I always come through, baby. I'm the gold Capricorn, right? So, baby, I make it out of there, baby. Some of them try to act friendly and speak. Bitch, you have your nuts crossed on me on every whole move, right? In any event, I'm on the compound, baby. They give me a job. They mad again because they give me the property orderly. Baby, they ain't put me on the Flintstone where some of them hoes was at, baby. They ain't put me on outside work crew, baby, working in the freezing cold. Baby, they put me in the building with AC, the property ordinance, but that ain't work out. Cause Sergeant Betterson, OG Auntie, Big Bertha shaped ass, heavy on the hip, mean, nasty, all the time to everybody. Get me from up here. She don't like me and I don't like her. Right. So then my next job, the warden assigned me this job, laundry room orderly, baby. Everybody wanted to work the laundry room because they could make them a own, selling blues, selling whites, pressing clothes, this, that, and the other. But baby, the sergeant in the laundry room, Fraggle Rock face ass Sergeant Morola, couldn't take the tote, baby. They had already knew she was in there, what, loose as a goose. I didn't know. I didn't know the warden was trying to, put me there thinking I was gonna be a plant. I don't do all that because baby, I may get into my medication. I won't want nobody to do it to me, so I ain't gonna do it to them, right? But so in any event, baby, when I used to go to work, she used to send me back to the dorm. Oh, I don't need you today. I'll call you when I need you. Baby, I'll mosey on back to the dorm, honey. So I counted. I said, okay, so the only day she let me come up here is when the warden is working. When the warden isn't working, she don't let me come up here. Got it. So this particular, it was a holiday. The warden wasn't supposed to be to work, but the warden was at work. Now, mind you, it's one her, and she got 13 other inmates who work for her in one room 24 hours a day. Oh, all right. So in any event, I end up being in the dorm one day. The warden come through. The warden like, why you not at work, Glamour? I said, I don't work on these particular days. He said, no, you need to go up there today because we have new arrivals. So she's going to need all the help she can get. So I put on my new balance, baby. I going on up there. I knock on the door. No answer. I twist the door knob. I walk in. I say, Miss Moreau, look. Before I could finish, baby, she popped her head out the bathroom, baby, like Jack in the Box, baby. Sweating, hair frizzled and frazzled, hair everywhere, baby. I told you she looked like Fraggle Rock, right? And so, short white lady, honey. I'm talking about nooch nigga. So, she said, what you doing up here? I say, Warden such and such sent me up here to work. So she said, Warden on duty. Warden, I said, yes, baby. Warden is on the yard, baby, and making his rounds. So, baby, she went to gather herself. She go back in the bathroom. She come back out. She buttoned it. She said, could you go to classification and get us some order forms for the uniforms? I say, the yard is locked down. We can't move. She said, baby, the whole look is so defeated. So what she was trying to do is get me out the laundry room so the slap sucker can come from out the bathroom. It ain't work, baby. They had the yard locked down, baby. It was something going on, baby. So the slap sucker got caught sitting in the bathroom. He came out. I said, ooh, got him. So, baby, he out the bathroom. I'm acting like I don't even notice, y'all. Y'all ever be so ashamed for somebody you act like you don't see something you know you see, right? So I'm just going through the uniforms. I'm saying, ooh, just giving it out, right?